you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another face mask Friday video. And today, as you can tell, we have got another ooky spooky kooky something Halloween makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I transform myself into this broken doll, ventriloquist dolly thing, whatever you want to call it, it's fun. Then definitely stay tuned and check out the products down below on what I'm using for today's tutorial. So get into it. So we are starting this tutorial off, of course, by priming the skin. So I'm using my go-to Revolution Pore Pro Pore Primer, just to cover those blemishes and get rid of those pores, trying to make my skin look a bit more smooth. And then jumping in with the Maybelline Master Prime Anti-Dullness Primer in Green 20, just to get rid of some of that redness. Obviously Halloween, this is meant to be like a perfect doll look, so I wanted to kind of get a bit of a clean slate with this and just, you know, clear any redness off, get it all coated nice and prepped and ready. So now, of course, jumping in with my ever famous Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear foundation in the shade 150. This was the shade match that I got in store, so I'm just using that for now. Obviously it's a little bit more yellowy than my skin tone at the moment, but we work with it and it kind of blends out anyway, and it does kind of work with the skin that I've got. So yeah, making sure that that is taken all the way down the neck and covering all those bases. So now we're jumping in with the Revolution Loose Baking Powder in Translucent and just setting the face ready for a pounding of some makeup. So I'm trying to just cover the main bases, but also just making sure that we are blended out. This helps to, one, lighten the face, and also just to help with like sweat and stuff. So now jumping in with the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Matte Bronzer and just carving that cheek out there and basically going through all the normal contours of the face. So giving the, you know, forehead a little bit of definition as well, but mainly focusing on those that jawline and the cheekbones, because in my eyes, when I'm thinking of like a perfect doll, I'm thinking very, I don't want to say chiseled, but it looks, you know, quote unquote perfect. So yeah, I wanted to try and achieve that kind of perfectionist look with this base makeup, and just of course getting that nose contour in, because honey, we gotta contour that nose. How can we not? So next we're jumping in with the Revolution blush. This is I believe Baked Peach, so a really gorgeous shade there. Just, I wanted a nice healthy glow, but obviously a little bit more on the exaggerated side because we are a doll. So yeah, jumping in with the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. And I'm just taking a flat brush there just to work in the shade Black Beach, just over the main eyelid there. So I'm just trying to kind of keep it directly on the actual eyelid itself and not blend it up too high, because obviously it is a very dark black shade. So I didn't want to smoke it out too soon. So I started off with this, which looks ridiculously weird when you just open your eyes like that. But yeah, then I went in with a fluffy blending brush, and that was a clean blending brush, and just started smoking it out, getting that fade going. And I wanted to jump in as well with this shade Blackberry, which is a really nice deep purple shade. And I instantly, when I saw this, like thought this look up, I wanted it to have that kind of purple essence through it. So I wanted to smoke the eye out with the deeper purple, mixed with like the black shade through the eye, so it still looks deep and mysterious, but it's kind of just blending out, as you can see there. So we're just taking it on the blending brush and just kind of going over it and just continually perfecting it. And you can see here I'm just going back in with that black shade and re-intensifying the eyelid, and then I will be going back in and blending again just to try and kind of continue, yeah, there you go, continue to essentially deepen that shade and try and achieve a nice perfected smoky eye, but still while keeping that deep black in the eye, because I did want that, because it's obviously Halloween, girl. We've got to keep it up. So now I'm just taking an angled blending brush and the shade Lilac, which is a very close to, well, I would say close to skin tone, but it's not really. But it's obviously a lilac shade. So I'm just basically using that to transition from that deep purple to the kind of natural skin tone. So just basically going over those edges and smoking it out just a little bit further. So this helps to blend out and intensify while still transitioning it ever so slightly. So hey presto, we're done with that. Now I'm just jumping in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. So this is actually amazing. I never used to do this, like doing the lower waterline or anything, but I'm just using that to cover that lower waterline. But also, as you can see here, we're dragging it underneath the eyes to create a sort of illusion in itself of a larger eye. And now just jumping in with the NYX Epic Black Mousse Liner just to outline where we've essentially popped the extra white. And what this is doing is it's just basically acting almost like a lower lash line black liner. So yeah, just basically wanted to get that as nice, deep and intense as possible, because we are going to be drawing lower lashes on those. The lower lashes that I draw, I'm going to pre-warn you, are not amazing. You will see I struggle a little bit. You know, it happens. We all get there. But I think if you do fewer and more intense lashes on those bottom lashes, it will look a lot more defined and more doll-like. I was going a bit more realistic than I probably should have by doing, you know, the cross sections of lashes, which naturally does occur when you have lashes. But yes, and great camera work here. We have got the blur. We love a good bit of blurring on this channel. I'm very sorry in advance, but yeah, literally all we are doing is just creating little teeny weeny lines. There you go. You can see the mess now. Creating these tiny little lines just to act as like lower lash line lashes. Lash line lashes? Never heard anyone say it like that, but lower lashes. So now we are going on to eyebrows. So I'm going in with my Revolution Pro Brow Pomade in both taupe. So first of all, I'm going in with taupe just to kind of get the main bases down, and then also jumping in with a bit of medium brown just to deepen the tail of my eyebrows and adding a few little details throughout the actual eyebrow itself. This just helps to define it, and I've realised that taupe actually does work a lot better with my eyebrows, so I don't look like I've heavily drawn them on with Sharpie. They look a lot more natural. I say natural, but you know, they still look crazy. Anywho, jumping in now with some lashes. So we're going in first with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, just coating the tops of my lashes there. So I am absolutely ready and prepared for a lovely bit of falsie. And of course, we are going with some Indigo Rosé lashes, and these are confidence. These lashes give me confidence, honestly. They are so big, so voluptuous, so beautiful. So just whacked those on with some Geo Glue, and I'm just coating them now with some mascara just to blend those lashes in together so that we don't have any gaps or mistakes. And now onto the lips. So I'm just going in with one of my new products, which is the Maybelline Superstay 24 colour in the shade Aubergine, which is 845. And this was actually a present from my amazing friend Kaylee, so thank you Kaylee for this. This shade literally could not have come at a better time. It worked so well with this makeup, and the quality of that lipstick is to die for. So now we're on to the actual doll portion again. So I'm going in with that NYX Epic Black Mousse liner just to create some line work, so it's almost like ventriloquist dummy, and I'm just essentially creating those lines around the mouth section there, as you can see, looking amazing. And now going in with the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie Get Wet Cream highlighter, and I believe, oh goodness, I've got to remember the shade name because it's not Do You, I think it is the Hollow Glaze, because it's that slightly more pink toned with golden undertones as well, to give this amazing shine, and it blends so nicely in with like the blush, which is why I chose that one particularly. So back in now with the, again, NYX Epic Black Mousse liner, just starting the detailing work behind the cracks here. So literally I didn't have any strategy placing the cracks that I did on this look. I just kind of free-handed, went off the cusp and just said, yep, that will do, we'll go there. So literally when you are doing this look, if you do wish to create this look in the future or whenever, when you're doing the cracks, just go with it. They're cracks. Cracks are meant to be imperfected, you know. I realised at this point as well, you can see I'm changing products because that black was not as deep and intense as I wanted it to be. But now look, girl, that is intense. And that's what I wanted to achieve with the original look. So this product is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. So this is just their general liquid liner. Because it's liquid, it is sometimes a little bit more difficult to work with at times. However, it gives you that strong AF, like deep crack line almost. It is amazing for this kind of detail. And obviously cracks are varying of sizes. A lot of the ones I have done on this particular look have been a little bit more bold and intense cracking, if that makes sense, and not like the flimsy little crack lines, which I was originally thinking of doing, but it's difficult when working with a product like this to achieve those kind of delicate, flimsy, like little hairline cracks. So I kind of just went off the cusp again and just, you see, I'm just drawing lines at this point. I don't have a clue. I have a starting point and then I just go with it. You just kind of create a line and just flake lines off of it, and that is a crack. You see? It's literally as easy as that. Obviously it is a little bit tricky to try and get it perfected, but you know, this channel ain't about no perfection. And that is essentially the look completed for you. Alrighty there, you guys. So that is the tutorial. It definitely feels a little bit crazy, a little bit weird. Yeah, I really love how deep and dark this NYX matte liquid liner is. It's a little bit sometimes heavy to use. It's good if you're like really steady-handed, but like obviously where it's such a liquid, like if you get a lot on that brush and just put it on, it can sometimes just drip, which, you know, can be a negative, but to be fair, it's given us the power to like create that really good definition in the different cracks and holes that we have in the face. So yeah, I definitely love doing this tutorial. Right, well, I hope that you guys did enjoy watching along with this. If you would like to know where the products came from, please check down below. I've left links to every single product used in this video, so that you can obviously create this look yourself as well and join along, because we live. Yeah, hope you're having a spooky October, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, witches.